Okay, I'm going to show you how I utilized fretboard shapes and open strings, or one open string, in this intro to Cold Steel for the Necromancer. So I start out with an E minor add 9 chord. Anytime you don't have a 7 in the chord and you have a 9, it's an add 9. So we have this E minor add 9 chord, which is E, G, B, and F sharp. F sharp being the add 9. If you look at the E minor scale, it goes E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, and then back to E. So the second note in the scale is E, F sharp, right? So that's what we have there, the E minor add 9. And I go 6, 5, 4, and then 5, 4, 3. Or 6, 5, 4, 3, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, rather. And then I'm going to use a major shape next. Now, a lot of you, probably most of you, know this cowboy chord, just a garden variety chord. Here's an open position G major. And this is a good way to keep up the fretboard. The major fretboard shape is what your middle and index fingers do on the G chord. That is the major fretboard shape. So we can move that around all over the place. I'm going to move up to the 5th string so that my middle finger is on the 5th string on the 10th fret, index is on the 4th string on the 9th fret, and I'm going to play G and B, which is the root and the 3rd of a G major chord. And then I play another G, which is, of course, is the root again, octave of the root. Then I move down a fret, and here's where it gets interesting. I'm on an F sharp major shape now, 2-note chord. And that fretboard shape is middle finger on the 5th string on the 9th fret and index on the 4th string on the 8th fret. Now what we have here is an F sharp major shape, like I said, but then we're going to add a G to it. It's a very tense sounding chord because it's a flat 9. So you look at that chord. If you're going to look at it as a chord, you would look at it as an F sharp major add flat 9 chord. And then we move down another fret, and that puts us on an F major shape, and we just have F and A, the root and 3rd of the chord. And then we're back to the E minor add 9 chord. And then we take that major shape again, the major fretboard shape, and we go to the middle finger on the 5th string on the 5th fret, an index on the 4th string on the 4th fret, and we're going to go 5, 4, 3 again. And then we add another note that's not in the chord. It's the 4th or 11th. In this case, we call the 4th, which is G. So we have that open G ringing through this whole thing. And the next chord is going to be an A7 over C sharp. Now, I'm using a different fretboard shape here. I was previously using major fretboard shapes. Now I'm going to use the minor fretboard shape, which is like this. Ring finger on the 5th string on the 4th fret, index on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. But this is not a minor chord that's being implied here in context of the progression. Like I said, it would be an A7 over C sharp, or A7 first inversion, being that C sharp is the first note that you can invert the chord with. So in this chord, we have C sharp, E, and of course that G rings open again, and the G is the 7th of the A dominant chord, the A7 chord. And then we walk it on down to a C major shape, where we're just playing C and E. We're back to the major shapes. The only minor shape I used here was here on the A7 over C sharp chord. So again, the whole thing slowly goes. So you see, it's pretty important that you know all of your fretboard shapes as well as your chord voicings, not just major and minor shapes either regarding fretboard shapes, but also your all of your intervals. And lessons, I still have some lesson slots available. You can go to echoesofcromerecords.com and sign up there. There's a form there. You can contact me if you have any questions about scheduling or whatever. And be sure to like and subscribe.
Plunge your dagger in the demon's heart.